Hey everyone, and welcome back. So, Wednesday, it's GeoGuessr, right? Not quite today. So, what we're doing is we're doing what I like to think of as GeoGuessr Plus, because we are going back to a game I played a while ago. Now, it doesn't do great numbers. I know people don't view it as much. Even when bigger creators do this, it seems to dip in viewers. And I'm not entirely sure why, because I think it's an amazing game. I think it should be as popular, if not maybe more, as GeoGuessr, although I kind of understand why, maybe. That is Timeguessr. So if you haven't seen Timeguessr before, you haven't played it, what it is basically you're given a picture from some time in history, usually of a big event or somebody's picture reel, I don't know. But it's usually like the moon landing or something, although I'm not too sure I can find the moon on a map of Earth, but there we go. So you're given a picture. You've got to figure out where in the world it is first, and then what year it was. And obviously you score differently for different parts of it. So if you get some score for the year and some for the place. But getting both of them obviously shoots you right up. So let's see how well I can do. Haven't played it in a while. Let's get into it. Okay, so what have we got here? Free somebody. Leopold is that? What's the language otherwise? Okay, that's Portuguese, right? It says Venezuela. Venezuela speaks Spanish. What? Because that's Portuguese, right? Please let me know if I'm wrong, but that's in Portuguese. Okay. That's the Venezuelan flag as well. I'm confused. Portuguese. Okay, that looks like Amnesty International. Okay, looks like there's a specific person. This must be like Amnesty International thing. RIP. Okay, so there's a lot of people dead, and maybe there's some people locked up for it. I don't know. Oh, Brazil flag, which speaks Portuguese. Okay. Ha. Exit no Brazil. Okay, so it's a Brazilian protest against something in Venezuela. Maybe an Amnesty International, maybe they've got somebody locked up. The Venezuelan flag's really confusing me, but that's Portuguese. I'm not... The QUE, the Q, I swear, is so much more prevalent in Portuguese than it is in Spanish. Because I'm not great at the difference between them. I know, I've done it before. So watch me do this and it's in Venezuela. But I feel like this must be Brazil. Because there's a Brazilian flag there, there's a Brazilian flag there. It says Brazil there, and it's Portuguese. So, that's our place. Well, so what's this? This isn't Brasilia, and it doesn't look like Rio de Janeiro. Let's go for the next big one. Sao Paulo, presumably. And then, how old is this? Okay, so this is the 2000s, isn't it? This is a pretty recent picture. Like, look at what they're wearing. This is 2020. Although, no. Maybe look just a little bit before 2020, because they did have restrictions, didn't they? 2019? Let's go with that. Okay, so Brazil, Sao Paulo. Let's just put it in the center, shall we? I don't think I'll be able to find it. I am not as good as those people that look. And then let's say 2019. Whew, let's go. Make my guess. Oh, I am very close there. And I just literally just plonked it. Okay, so these were protests in Sao Paulo opposing the Venezuelan Bolivarian revolution. Okay. So why were there... It looked like they had Amnesty International. That's the ribbon for it, right? Wonder what that's about. Your guess was 875.3 meters from the correct location. I literally just got the map of Sao Paulo and just went, no. All right. Nice. And then 2 years off. Okay, it was a little bit older than I thought it was. A little bit earlier on the timeline, but I will take that. That is a... So this is what I was saying before about you get a score for each bit. So for the year, I got 4,800 out of 5,000. For the location, though, 4,982 out of 5,000. 9,782 overall. Okay. Okay, that's Ronald Reagan. That looks like the White House. And that's Donald Trump. Which means that must be, during the Reagan era, that's Ivana then, which is Ivanka's mother, I think. Which is hence Ivana Ivanka. Okay. So if it's Ronald Reagan, we're talking anywhere between... In the actual White House, 81 to 89, because he was elected in 1980, re-elected in 1984. But that means, of course, that he goes in the year after, because you're elected in November, you go in and take power in the January. So he was elected in 80, really good majority. Elected in 84, I think it was 84, where he got the biggest majority in American history. He wiped the floor with, was it Mondale? Is it Mondale? Walter Mondale? If you're American and you're old enough, let me know. But it was Walter Mondale, I'm pretty sure. And he won every single state except for Minnesota. It's the only state that didn't vote for him. Everyone else. He won 49 of the 50 states of America, which is insane. I don't think anyone's ever going to do that ever again. It was just crazy. He was also, given these two people on screen here, Trump and Ronald Reagan, he was also a complete outsider. He was a Western star. He was literally in Westerns. That's what he was. He was a cowboy. And then ran for office. Okay, so... I think this has got to be what? I reckon this looks like a really big thing. This looks like maybe Saudi. At this point, it would be Saudi. It's unlikely to be like Qatar or anywhere else, I don't think. And his relationship with certain people at that time, it wouldn't have been Iran. Even though there was some Iranian stuff going on, wouldn't have been Iran. Okay, so if anyone's wondering, by the way, yes, I have degrees in politics and political theory, with one specialism during my second year in American politics. That's why I have random knowledge. Because I know someone's just going, where the fuck did that come from? Yeah, literally what I did at university. So, first time round. So, he looks popular there, which means I'm going to think, is this like the world leaders are coming together? Like world leaders, men of business. This is going to be like just after an inauguration, right? So 81 or 85. For cementing it, let's go 85. So White House in 85. Also the year that Back to the Future came out, which is always a fun one. I'm the answer to every question no one ever asked. Okay, District of Columbia. District of Columbia. Let's get in here. I better be able to find the bloody White House now. There we are. I was like, shit, I don't know. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. There we go. Okay, so somewhere around here. Let's just plop it on the map. Okay, and then 85. Should we go 85? It's not going to be 84 because he was way too busy on the campaign trail. And yeah, before that, he was very popular, but after the 84 election, he was insanely popular. It was the most popular years was 84, and I think he was still really popular in 86. So let's go there. Oh, no, 85. 85 is what I said. Let's make the guess. Oh, baby! Anyone that ever asks, what do you do with your politics degree? Well, I don't work in politics anymore. I used to. But no, I don't do politics anymore. But you know what I do? I make content on YouTube that includes some knowledge from it. That's what I do with my degree. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, Ivana Trump. Yes. I said that shaking hands with Fard of Saudi Arabia, yes, during a state visit. Oh, okay, so it wasn't like a state visit to the White House. Maybe it was just, but then it looks more than a state visit because of who's there and how grand it looks. But again, it was 85. That was like the height of his popularity. So I would presume this is like January, well, not probably January, maybe February, March time, like just after he's come into his second office. Your guess was 13 meters away. Oh, imagine if I just clicked randomly a bit higher. Oh, from the correct location, the year 5,000 out of 5,000 people. The location 5,000 out of 5,000. The total 10,000 out of 10,000. Oh, I love it when I do that. Oh, yes. Come on. Okay, next. Okay. Schluss mit dem... Okay, so this is Germany, right? And stop police terror. Okay. Well, das steak restaurant. Das, it's Germany. Unless it's Switzerland, but that does not look like Switzerland. That is Germany. No idea where. That's not Berlin. God knows where it is. We'll just pick a random town or city. Hamburg, maybe? No, that's not Hamburg either. I don't know. What year, though? Okay, so this is 80s or 90s? I mean, look. That is not 2000s. We're not... It's not old enough to be 70s. Could be 80s. It's got to be 80s, 90s, right? I'm trying to think if there was any... Oh, well, there must have been some big thing with the police, because it literally says, stop police terror. But... was it in international news? Did we know about it? Like... I think I'm going to go 90s. I think it just maybe early 90s. Oh, God. What does that say? Then house? That place? All right. Yeah, is there anything that tells me where they are? There probably is. There's probably something on here that's actually the name of where they are and not like a shop, and I should know, but... Okay, so it's Germany. Let's say 94. What have we got in Germany? It's not Hamburg. It's not Berlin. It's not Hanover. It's not Cologne. It's not Frankfurt. All of these are kind of on the outside. So let's just plonk it basically in the middle of Germany. Because I'm saying it's not these places. If this was the 90s, these would have changed enough for me to not recognise them. But let's hope. Okay, so let's go with 94, shall we? Yeah? Yeah, let's go. Oh, it's Bremen. Not been to Bremen. Not been to Bremen. Okay, but right country. Not quite as good as we were before. 227 kilometres. What's that, 180 miles? Yeah, not quite as close as I was before. 1997, so 3 years off as well. Really? See, I was debating about maybe going late 80s. So that surprised me. That's 97, you know. Especially with the hairstyles. Demonstration against police brutality in Bremen. So it was specifically in Bremen. Okay, so it wasn't like a nationwide German brutality thing. This was like there's issues in Bremen specifically. That's probably why I hadn't heard about it at any point. Okay. Year got me 4,600 to 5,000. We'll take that. Location 4,273. We'll take that. Overall, 8,873. I was doing so well. I got one over 9,000, then I got the perfect score. But okay, let's keep going. Oh, I mean, this looks like is this a wedding or something? Where though? Okay, this looks like maybe Indonesia or Philippines. Where and when though? Jesus Christ. I don't know if I'm going to get much else. I really don't know. So, would it be Indonesia? Because this looks like it might be Hindu. Indonesia is Muslim. But then Indonesia also has a large Hindu population as well, doesn't it? Oh my God. What's over that side of the map? Let's have another look. What have we got over here? Okay. So, Got Indonesia. Malaysia, could be Malaysia. Got Philippines. Timor-Leste. Is there a thing over there in Timor-Leste? I don't know. Okay, well, it's by the beach, right? So, if we're thinking this kind of area, then it's got to be what? Banjarmasin? Or Semarang, Surabaya, or Makassar, or Kendari. If I'm thinking there. But then could it be... Oh, it's so difficult. Could they be Thai? Could they actually be Thai? Because then where are we looking? Because then if they're Thai, then what? Pattaya? Jesus. Could even be Vietnamese. No. You know what? I'm thinking it's Indonesia. And they've got a big enough population in Indonesia. Let's just go for like the main island. Let's go Makassar. Because that's by the beach. That's on the beach. When though? God. This looks modern-ish. I mean, the camera quality. But then, so many times the camera quality has messed me up on this. I've played along, so everyone here knows I love Geo Peter and his channel, and his second channel, Peter-E, which I've just realised it does live streams. So, you know, Peter has come onto his channel and supported and just been here as a bigger creator. Go and support him, especially on Peter-E. But I know on there that I've made guesses on his timeline, and he's made the comment of you can't trust the camera. So I know that the camera has messed me up on when before. But it does look more modern. Sunglasses as well. Wish I had something more, because they're all basically wearing the same sodding thing. It's so annoying. The advantage here is there's no time limit as well. Maybe that's what makes GeoGuessr more popular than this, because there's no time limit on this. Oh God, let's say 2000 and I don't know. It feels like, oh, what's this? 2010. Let's go 2010. 2010. Did I mention that? I didn't mention it. Okay. So I did not mention this place. I'd actually... The suggestions I had, like I said, here. Like, I didn't mention the place. Okay, so I couldn't have got that much better. 576 kilometers. So what? Like 500 miles away. Oh, crap. And 11 years away. Oh, Engiaben. Cremation ceremony. Cremation! Oh my God. Oh my God, it's a funeral. Oh my God, it's a funeral. I thought it was a wedding. I thought it was a wedding. Oh my God. There's a YouTuber, there's a streamer that's made that mistake, haven't they? They went up to somebody in Mexico and said, is this a wedding? And it was a funeral. Damn. Okay, 2,000 out of 5,000. 3,924 out of 5,000. 5,924 after a perfect score on the second picture. Damn it. Okay, let's just go with the final one. Let's see. Muhammad Ali, hello, sir. Okay, so where are we? Because you fought everywhere. Hong Kong Emporium? You didn't fight in Hong Kong, though. You did not fight in Hong Kong. That's like London. Wait, is that London? That's London. It's London. Wait, it's London. It's London. Yes, because we still had Hong Kong. When he was fighting, when he was active, we still had Hong Kong. We didn't give Hong Kong back to what, 97? 96? 97 under Tony Blair, yeah. Okay, so this... So he only fought in London once, right? That was Henry Cooper. So that's the 60s. Oh, God, when was it? 62 or 63? Because that's the fight. If that's London, this thing over here, that is London. That is London. And they're saying Hong Kong just makes perfect sense. Just makes perfect goddamn sense. It looks like London as well. It has that feel of one of the roads. So this says Muhammad Ali in London. If it's Ali in London and not the best lookalike ever, 62 or 63. God, when did he fight Henry Cooper? He always talks about the fact that the best boxer... Sorry, not the best boxer. He always says the only person, as far as he's concerned, the only person to ever knock him down, like legitimately knock him down, was Henry Cooper. He always gave his props to Henry about that. Okay, so London. Christ knows where, but London. Let's just get on the dot. Kind of. Okay. 62 or 63. I'm sure it was one of those years he fought. Was it 64? Oh, crap. 62. Let's go 62. I mean, it's on at 62 anyway. It's a sign. It starts at 62. Let's do it. Ah, it was 63. It was 63. God damn it. Muhammad Ali greeting crowds in London ahead of his two fights against Henry Cooper. I knew he fought him. I knew he'd only been in London. He only fought in London once. Well, as in one person. Henry Cooper. I knew who he was fighting. God, I was a year off. God damn it. The game screwed me there. The game had it preset at 62. It was messing with me. Okay. 3.3 kilometers away. So what's that? Like a mile and a half away from the correct location. The year, 4,950 out of 5,000. Location, 4,926 out of 5,000, which means overall we went back up 9,876 out of 10,000. Final score, 44,455 out of 50,000. We will take that. Whew. Okay. So, I could keep doing this game, and I may do off screen, but I'm sure you don't want me to make like a 2-hour video. Maybe you do. I did a 4-hour one recently. But I hope you've enjoyed that. I always think this game is so underplayed on YouTube. I think it's worth so much more time. I think it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, give this a go. Go and check it out yourself. Because... I don't know. Maybe the time thing is the big one. Maybe that's the reason that people don't like it. But I think it's a lot of fun. I did okay there. Germany and Indonesia kind of screwed me, but I was very lucky. I mean, I got Ronald Reagan in the White House. Like, that gave me an 8-year period. So, of course, I knew the White House. And then 1 in 8... and he was popular, like that was a giveaway. And then Muhammad Ali in London, well, I know who he fought in London. So I know it's in London. I know, you know, that was a very big giveaway. That was a very big giveaway, and that was very, very lucky. You're not always that lucky, trust me. I mean, I messed up on the German one as well, and the Indonesian one. Christ, I only got like 5,000 on that. So, okay, I hope you've enjoyed that. I'll stop rambling, and I'll see you again probably on Friday. I have another video. I did 5 dates. Maybe I'm doing something similar. I'll see you then. Thanks, everyone.